Oh, I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% nigga. That's that. I don't know why that line is so funny to me, but it is. 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 I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% nigga. What did you forget to do?
Open up speaker.
Open up Spreaker.
Stream.
Okay, you can't smoke on the stream either because it's on my YouTube.
I know.
Bitch. These bitches mad because their moms live in Section 8. Their moms are mad because they can't afford market rates.
Pay that shit.
Tony Tiger's on my shit. They don't feel so great.
I need my money to come in and say, what am my mic saying?
They got their name up on the list. They gotta wait. Boom, bow. Their moms are mad because they live in Section 8. My daddy's paid. My daddy's paid. My daddy's paid. My daddy's my daddy's paid. I need that to make me like a beat. My daddy's paid. Okay. Okay, doke. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Everybody's trying to be Jews with you. Who?
Who's trying to be a Jew?
Everybody? I don't know.
According to Black Klansman, everybody's a Jew out here.
Well, let me see your phone.
My annoying.
Alright, so we're gonna read that. When we started the show, I'm gonna play the music like, hey, I'm Carlos. You're gonna say, no, it's Kris Karlos. So you say, hey, I'm Kris, and I'm Carlos, and you are kicking it with Kris and Karlos. We are black, gay, married, and funny as fuck. This podcast is real, and it's not PC.
Okay.
And then what else should we say after that? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, cool. Hi, YouTube. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hola, 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 ¿cómo está? Hola, hola, ¿cómo está? Hola, 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 ¿cómo está? Hola, ¿cómo está? I said, hola, ¿cómo está? I said, hola, ¿cómo está? Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hi, I'm Kris.
And I'm Carlos.
And you are kicking it with Kris and Karlos.
We are black, gay, married, and funny as fuck.
This podcast is real and it's not PC.
So get ready to laugh, and let's go.
Somebody said she's only 20.
Who's only 20?
Homegirl here.
Ooh, the lady on the show?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys. Hi, welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Kris and Karlos. We are so happy that you can join us again. We've been starting off the last couple episodes
Trying to be a little bit more classier.
Yes, we were just trying to start off with some riddles. So, the first riddle I'm going to do is the riddle of the day.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
I'm not
you
ready.
don't have to look. It doesn't show me the answer until I
Okay.
press it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Freddie?
Okay.
Okay, if you put roast in a roaster, what do you put in a toaster?
Bread. That's easy. Boom.
Bitch, that was easy. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try one more.
All right.
If a wheel has 64 spokes, how many spaces are there between the spokes? 32. I think there's half the spaces. I think so.
63.
32.
Let's see.
64 spokes.
Yeah, but there you need a space after each spoke.
So what is your final answer?
63.
64.
Damn.
Oh, damn. 64. The space that comes after the 64th spoke would just be the first spoke. Oh, well, that was cute. Oh, whatever, I guess. Well, let's roll right into, you guys know, one of my favorite segments is the current events. This is current events. If you missed it, we'll cover it. Thanks, Bob.
Right back at you, Steve.
More at 11. All right, what do we got for the first story?
Minnie from Little Women is in a little trouble.
What? Is she in a little trouble or a lot of trouble? Oh my God! I heard that she got pulled over for drinking while driving.
I think that she needs to call ADA into this because if you administer breathalyzer testing me in a drunk test, whatever they want to call it, I can't walk the line straight. I can't walk the line straight, so my thighs are up together.
I don't think she took it's like per pint of alcohol, she needs to drink a pint of water.
Per pint of alcohol.
What?
I'm just saying that how do they know that she was, did her feet not reach the pedal? Was she swerving?
See, that she could have gotten out of this so easily. I would have been like, you know, my feet aren't, I can't, my feet aren't making
Look at me. Look at me.
Damn. She gonna have another storyline though for Little Women Atlanta.
Yeah, a drinking problem.
Trump has sent more troops to Iran. So you guys ready for your next war on
the Middle
East?
East?
Yeah. Why can't we just leave the Middle East alone?
They said that they were making more plutonium, but it wasn't even weapons grade. It was
Let
just
them make.
for
Why? Here's my
electricity and
question.
shit.
Why can't we have the world's stockpile of nuclear weapons, but nobody else
We
can?
are America. We are the superpower of the world. We are also like the youngest country on the fucking planet, and they got us leading shit.
There are younger ones, but
we're the ones that count.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. I'm gonna move on. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. What's her name? What's her name?
It's Ocasio-Cortez.
Whatever.
AOC, whatever you like to call.
AOC compared Trump to Hitler. Now that the whites are mad. What did she exactly say?
Everybody mad. She said that his actions were comparable to Hitler's actions and the Nazis, and now all the senators that are on Trump's side are like, how dare she compare Trump? That's a disgrace to the president of the United States. Motherfucker, he's a disgrace to the United States.
Yes, this presidency will go down as the most ridiculous presidency.
This presidency will go down as the one that they erased from the history books.
Yes, this one's not supposed to happen. We had a hiccup. Fatal Attraction killer, I thought I was supposed to say Caitlyn Jenner. I was like, she didn't play in Fatal Attraction. Fatal Attraction killer, Carolyn Warmus, who shot her own lover's wife before going out for cocktails and having sex with him in his car, is released from jail after serving 27 years. I don't know if I ever saw that. But I was thinking about doing another, a true crime show.
Like a true crime?
Like
we go over, murders and shit?
Yeah, but I don't know, there's a lot of them.
That take you to a dark place.
There's a lot of them, but I feel like we should do some...
Nigga, that's called the Section 8 debate, actually. Yo, there's some true crime.
Right, I want to do some true crime since, we got to finish Ghetto Thrones. But
yeah.
When Ghetto Thrones, because I think I'm just going to do that one season and just call it a day. Because I want to go do the old season.
That's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah, I want to try that.
I thought it was a funny title.
What, Ghetto Thrones?
No, Ghetto Thrones for that, and then this was just an article title. I thought this shit was hilarious.
Jersey Shore were salty because they didn't win an MTV award. And okay, so I would be upset if because that show's not even on MTV. That show's on VH1, which is Viacom, which is still MTV. But
my thing is, they have been on TV consistently for 10 years. You guys took a hiatus for 7 years, 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Whatever. So of course you're not gonna win. Nobody gives a fuck about who you are now.
Yeah, not really. Then half of y'all got drug problems.
Yeah,
and
bitch,
problems.
you weren't even on the show fully.
Yeah,
why are you so upset?
Yeah,
talking about something she asked people on the streets.
That's your problem. You're still in the streets.
The streets are talking.
The streets are talking. Let's move right along, head into the caucasity. He said the streets are talking. It's the caucasity, caucasity, caucasity. Watching your privilege go pow, 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 pow. Fuck it up, Sheila.
I'm getting it, Randy.
Dun it.
Here it come. Yeah, there we go. That shit be getting me, man. All right.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
You want to take the first story?
I will take the first story of the caucasity, guys, taking it right away. This
Wrong
is according
first
to WQAD8. That's the wrong story?
That's the wrong first story.
Okay, well, you can take the other one.
Okay.
Caregiver accused of trying to kill couple with rat poison-laced cigarettes. I was trying to do cool things with my hood rat friends and smoke cigarettes.
Be careful out there because it may be laced with rat poison.
Right? Okay, let's read this article. In West...
I might say West Philadelphia, born and raised.
No, in West Chilliquay? How do you say that? Chili's
Sabida.
Christopher, it's Chillisquaque Township, Pennsylvania. If y'all from Pennsylvania, please write in and tell me how to say that. A Pennsylvania woman is accused of stealing from an elderly couple and then trying to kill the pair with rat poison. According to state police, Tina Young, 37, of Montadon, was serving as an in-home health assistant for an 80-year-old Albert Minch. Troopers say Young forced a check for $2,500 from Minch and his wife, and when Minch's wife confronted her, Young allegedly laced their cigarettes with rat poison. Police say Young was afraid of being fired and wanted to inherit the couple's money if they died.
Whoa.
One of Young's neighbors wasn't entirely surprised by the accusations. Quote, I'm shocked, really. I'm not shocked, actually. And that she would go behind someone's back and try to get over on them. I'm not shocked at all. Peggy Reynolds of Montadon told WNEP, quote, they actually make me kind of scared. This actually makes me kind of scared that my neighbor this long and I've had this many problems with her. I can't believe she didn't try to kill me. It's not, that's what white people should say, bitch. She wasn't trying to kill you.
Like, bitch, why did you even come over here?
Why did you even come over here? It's not clear if the couple was sickened by the alleged attempted poisoning. Young is charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment.
Wow.
More at 11.
More at 11.
All right, what's the next story? You know, it's my favorite. It's from Fox News.
FoxNews.com. Alabama man allegedly fed a tax squirrel meth to keep it aggressive.
Okay. People out here got emotional companion llamas. He got an emotional companion squirrel.
That squirrel is
that's also addicted to crack.
Meth. That squirrel is really dangerous, though.
It looks cute.
An attacked squirrel housed in an Alabama apartment and fed methamphetamine by its owner to make sure it stayed aggressive was rescued Monday, officials said.
Y'all can't rescue this squirrel. You know you gotta put it down. What are you gonna wean it off? You gonna give it methadone?
Yeah, methadone.
What are you gonna do?
Give it some methadone.
What is this gonna be going through withdrawals and shit? Just put the fucking squirrel down.
Give it some methadone and then you give it a disability check.
White people got compassion for squirrels, but then will shoot a Negro on the streets 8 times in the back. Like, I don't have time for this.
Phone's not plugged in.
I don't have time for this at all. Right? Like, they would be the first ones to be like, oh my God, it's squirrel. We have to get it into recovery. Oh my God.
People like that.
Oh my God, it's a black man, shoot.
Oh my God, it's a black squirrel. It's squid, but shoot it.
Shit, we got black squirrels in Detroit. Nobody cares about them.
Yeah, they care about themselves. They're cute, though. The squirrels are moved from the alleged drug den by investigators following a bust at an apartment in Athens, according to authorities.
Okay.
One man identified as Ronnie Reynolds, 37, was arrested at the scene, but the limestone...
Guess the race.
This is definitely the caucasity.
Oh.
But the Limestone County Sheriff's Office is still looking for another suspect. The alleged caretaker of the squirrel identified as Mickey Polk, 35. The sheriff's office said that prior to the drug raid, officials were told Polk kept an attacked squirrel in his home. It is illegal in Alabama to have a pet squirrel.
Woo.
Officials found the squirrel and released it into the wild. What? Per recommendation.
Wait, they released it into the wild? They released it into the wild.
There is no safe way to test the squirrel for meth. Draw his fucking blood.
Kill the squirrel.
They released it into the wild. So now there's a
fucking crackhead squirrel on the loose.
Meth, drug paraphernalia, and body armor was seized from the apartment. Authorities urged information on the whereabouts of Polk, who was wanted on multiple charges, including possession of controlled substance, to contact the sheriff's office. And that was it.
Okay, well, this is the last story of the Caucasity. South Bay coach born without arms, legs wins ESPN's Jimmy versus award.
How?
Because look at him coaching.
How is he coaching? He don't know a goddamn thing about football.
I mean, you don't gotta play to know.
Okay, so how you gonna know how to tell them boys how to catch properly?
Because I watched it enough.
You watched it enough.
I'm pretty sure he's very well inclined to know how to watch the game. You know?
Because he sits in the chair all day?
No, I mean, he gives it his all.
This is a feel-good story.
This is a feel-good story. Like, I'm head over heels with it.
You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man and walk away.
You're not shit. You're not shit.
All right, I'll start reading it.
Okay. Rob Mendez of South Bay High School football coach was born without arms or legs. Why won't this?
Press it. Right X.
It's told me I've reached my. But no, I haven't. I don't even read ESPN. I don't even read this, Chris.
How'd you reach your...
I haven't reached no fucking limit. I don't read ESPN. They're not letting me in, and then it just keeps...
Here.
It takes me to somewhere else. They're lying. And will receive ESPN's prestigious Jimmy V Award for perseverance at the ESPY Awards show next month. After a lifetime of loving football, despite not being able to play, there you go, Chris. Mendez spent 12 years as an assistant football coach in South Bay before becoming Prospect High School junior varsity coach last fall, becoming somewhat of a celebrity, then leading the Panthers to the league championship game. His magical season was subject of the documentary by ESPN, which first became aware of Mendez through Darren Sabria's story in this publication. Mendez was recently flown to ESPN headquarters, where he was informed that he'll be presented with the Jimmy V Award at the ESPYs in July 10th. I'm incredibly honored, he says, and he's excited. Thank you to ESPN and all my family and friends, and of course the players in believing in me. Aww.
Oh, that's a little feel-good story.
That is so nice.
Have you ever seen the Oblongs?
No, I haven't seen the Oblongs.
Oh, there's a man on there who doesn't have arms or legs.
I mean, that's someone right there. That's someone that never took a handout.
I'm not doing this with you, Carlos. Because he can never say he...
You know what? No, he never had a leg up on anything, but he still
never
made it.
He never had a foot in the door at all.
Guys, just know we're making really senseless puns. We really think this guy's amazing.
He is.
Good job, sir.
I would shake your hand, but...
Damn! This is why we ain't got no sponsors. This is why we have no sponsors. He said I would shake your hand, but let's move to the Section 8 debate. Yes, they got that Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad cause I can pay that market rate.
Pay that shit.
Tony Tiger on my shit, I'm feeling great.
Help me, please.
Show my name up on that list, you gotta wait.
Get mad at this
About
bitch.
these bitches mad cause they live in Section 8.
I'm not trying to be
Bitch, don't be mad cause I can pay that market rate.
I sure can.
Tony Tiger on my shit, I feel so great.
Sure do.
You got your name up on that list, you gotta wait. Boom, bow. What are you talking about today?
Shit, I'm anxious about this fucking new job.
Whew.
I just need to know.
Well, just tell yourself you probably got it. If you didn't, you didn't.
Yeah, I just gotta breathe in.
And
breathe
if you
out.
didn't, you just gotta deal with crackheads stabbing people in the elevator.
For a little bit longer.
For just a little while longer.
But
just a little while longer. You just gotta be stronger.
There's
and last
listen.
a little while
that
longer.
office has become become a fucking small militia. There's a gun, there's a police baton, there will be an axe, there's some
Aren't you
mace.
going to take your axe today?
Yeah, I'm putting my book bag tonight. Because I don't be fucking up there with them. They
Literally,
me,
can you imagine someone comes in the office and tries to attack y'all?
Not anymore, because Marlon got a police baton. Homegirl got a gun. Other homegirl got a gun. Somebody got some mace. We just sacrificed a new white bitch. And then, you know, I'm in the back. So by the time all this happened, I figured out I could lock myself in the fire rooms. You can't just shoot through those doors. I lay on the floor. I'm good.
He said, I lay on the floor and they can't just get in.
They can't just get in. I got my keys with me.
Oh, that's the door that's right next to your door?
Yes.
Because I couldn't even see, you couldn't even see me when I was looking for you.
Nah.
And I was right outside of your office, so that's a good idea.
Whew. So, yeah, that's why that section debate. Nothing happened, really.
This week, they still didn't find the guy who shot up the place.
Oh, that happened. So they mad at us because we keep asking what the fuck is going on with it. So you need to stop complaining and just get back to work.
Who said that?
The big boss, Candace. I was like, motherfucker.
What do you mean you need to stop complaining and get back to work?
She pretty much said, stop calling me with questions. You need to ask your manager and you need to get back to work. Pretty much.
What questions were you asking her?
What the fuck are we gonna do? They said, I don't feel comfortable going to the building and giving tours. Stop
because that's something that you would, if someone just got killed and the person didn't get...
I ain't been in that building at all. I don't go in that building. I don't talk to them. Don't bring your ass in here because I don't trust any of you. All y'all motherfuckers stabbed me at any point.
Yeah, I feel...
I just had to tell somebody they were overqualified today. He wasn't coming to the place. That's fine. But you could stay up there.
He wanted to come. So wait, you called him and said you're overqualified.
Yeah,
and he got upset.
He got really upset with me.
And what did he say?
This is overqualified by $7.12. He said, "What can I do? Try again in 90 days. I'm sorry." I mean, I always have to deliver bad news to people, and then they want to come in and be angry
with you.
Yeah.
Where's the faggot? Like, nope. Oh, okay, guys. Well, let's move on to Got Me Fucked Up. Niggas got me fucked up. Ooh, niggas got me fucked up. Not today, not the one. Fucked up. Ooh, niggas got me fucked up. But I'm not the one. All right, what do we got today on Got Me Fucked Up, babes?
You gotta audition.
You gotta audition,
go.
even when you don't want to. They had me fucked up when they said they needed me to go to Portland for an audition that was 7-minute audition. That is a 3.5-hour ride to go and audition for 7 minutes and then get back in the car and drive 3.5 hours. That's a total of 7 hours of driving for the potential of being picked for an audition. Yes. And that was 2 weeks ago, and I almost didn't go, but then I went, and even though I went, I was tired as fuck. I ended up getting a ticket in Portland for like $89 and all this other shit. But I got the part, and it's making good money, and I wouldn't have gotten it if I didn't go try. So I would have had myself fucked up.
Right.
If I if you don't try. Like, people are out here like, Carlos, how are you succeeding? Because I'm trying. Even if you don't think that you could do it, why don't you just, I've always looked at life like this. The worst thing that anyone can say to you is no. Yeah. So you might as well ask. Like, people are so afraid to ask. Like, hey, can I have this? Hey, can I do this? Hey, I want this position. Whether you be at work, have you asked like your boss for another position? Have you gone in and said, hey, I'm too good at this. I want this position. Yes. A lot of people are too afraid to ask and too afraid to be confident in themselves. And if you're an entrepreneur or an actor or any person that like your self-confidence has to rely on you, like you don't have a boss to answer to, you answer to yourself, bitch, you're gonna have to believe in yourself, you know what? And you're gonna have to not get yourself fucked up and just go out there and do it, even though if you don't want to do it, you know, that's just what it is sometimes. Yeah. That's what we gotta do. So tomorrow I have to go to Portland. And my call time for my outfit, for my fitting, is I think it's like 10:50 in the morning. That means I have to leave Seattle by 6:30 so I can drive 3.5 hours there. But this time, it's a 2-day shoot. So this time, I booked myself a little hostel that's super cute. I'm actually really excited to just go there with my laptop and just like spend the night and watch movies. I'm gonna take myself on a nice little dinner.
That'd be cute.
I'm gonna take myself a nice little sit-down dinner bring my laptop or my phone and just watch movies at the dinner.
Damn.
Have a drink, right? Have a drink. Just really enjoy myself. I'm gonna go get might do some Postmates while I'm there so I can get to learn Portland a little bit better.
Make some money.
Yeah, make some money, get my nails done. And really just have a good day. As I get there, then I'll drive back, and then we got to deal with Pitbull Paula on Friday.
Hey, but listen, that's just
Ooh, when y'all hear about Pitbull Paula, the episode we've been holding the episode.
We've been holding it. It's a two-parter.
It's a twofer. Part 1, part 2. All right, let's move on into the word of the week. It's the word of the week. The word of the week is This week on the word of the week, it's internal obstacles that must be challenged in order to muster the courage to forge new paths that we can see in the world. That's Miss Jada Pinkett Smith.
From last night. So you didn't watch the whole thing. So I watched snippets
Oh, that's
of
what
it.
she said?
Yeah, last night when she won the
It's internal obstacles that must be challenged. So that's pretty much saying, like I said, the worst thing people can tell you is no. So you're more afraid of the no yourself, or you're more afraid of answering.
rejection.
You're more afraid of rejection than you are of acceptance. Woo! That's a word.
Yes, come on.
That's a word. You're
Like,
more
Why are
afraid.
you so afraid of a rejection? I think that's my problem now. Is I don't want them to tell me no.
Bitch, and
I mean, I have to look at it as
you said no, you're lost. Go.
Right.
I've told people, so I'm like, I used to be afraid of that too. And literally, like, that's how I book a lot of my gigs. If you go in already being like, even if I don't get this, I know I'm the shit.
Right.
Like,
And that's
I
how
know
we
I'm
went.
funny. I know that, like, even like everyone who went to this audition, they were good, but like they were like, you could tell they were nervous. I went out, I was like, hey girl, hey sis, how you doing? I just drove 3 hours. Hurry it up. I still got my house and smile. Traffic was bad. Like, I was still just myself, and I was just like, all right, thank you, have a good day. And like, I was just so easygoing because I don't care if I get it or not. I'm just happy that I accomplished it.
Yeah.
And
that you made it that far.
Yeah.
That you were even picked to your audition.
Exactly. Like, I was even picked to audition. So I feel like this thing is for internal obstacles. People, a lot of reasons, and a lot of times, you fail before you even start.
Yeah.
Because you don't believe in yourself. I feel like a lot of people fail. A lot of people give up on their ideas before they even start. Everything starts as a small idea, and it can just become something so much larger. But if you don't start it, how can it ever become anything much larger? You know?
Yeah, you're right.
And you know what that was? That was the word of the week. The word of the week. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's move right along into bar talk. This is bar talk. Grab a drink. Stay a while. We ain't got no drinks, guys.
So, this week on Bar Talk, Juneteenth is tomorrow.
Yes, it
and for
is.
you non-color folk, and some of you color folk that don't know what that is, it is today that blacks all across America were freed from slavery, but went into a different form of slavery called the justice system.
Called the Reconstruction, called America. But you know what? We were free at last, free at last.
Thank God Almighty, I'm
We're
free at last.
And a lot of people think we're free at last because of the Emancipation Proclamation, but that is
Nope.
not true. Just like Caucasian white folks, they decided not to tell a lot of people in the South that black folks are now free. So they didn't tell their slaves until, 2 years later. And then on June 19th, what year was it? Like 18 something?
1869.
They finally let those Negroes go. But then they're like, Negroes are like, oh, we don't have any place to eat or anything. So like, oh, but you could be a sharecropper and just work for us for a fourth of anything. And then, it's just gonna read this.
Then here we go with.
And then you got redlining.
Yep.
Yellow redlining. Gerrymandering.
That's how you got all your neighborhoods. Some of the families that were around back then, they actually sharecropped and they actually made something of themselves and passed it on to their descendants. But a lot of us lived in the ghetto. So yeah, Juneteenth is tomorrow. Go celebrate.
I actually am gonna take the day off. like I said, I have to drive to Portland for that. I have just a fitting tomorrow for my shoot for Thursday, but I think I'm just gonna treat myself. I'm gonna see if I can find a nice place to get a nice facial.
Yeah.
Cause it's Portland, ain't got no taxes, so I can get things about 10% cheaper. What?
Ain't got no taxes. They got one-way streets everywhere.
Right. So guys, enjoy your Juneteenth. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
And let's move on into marriage material. Put it on and make you wanna marry me. Put it on and make you wanna marry me. Put it on and make you wanna marry me. Put it on and put it on them. Put it on and make them wanna marry me.
Yeah.
Put it on and make them wanna marry me.
Yeah.
Put it on and make them wanna marry me. Put it on them, put it on them. You know, boy, you know you wanna put a ring on his finger. This love is so good, I should never be single. He love it when I peg it like a picture on a mound. Put it on and wipe, I wanna wipe a bitch down.
Probably one of the most horrible songs I have ever heard.
I could write it like a cowgirl. Up, down, such a bad girl.
But it's like catchy.
A partner in marriage is a partner in self-revelation. What does that
Revelation.
mean? What did I say?
Relevation.
What does relevation mean?
I don't know. Relevate? I don't think that's a word.
The Book of Revelations?
That's a revelation. But like your partner in marriage is pretty much the person that's gonna be like, you need to take a look at yourself and realize these are your faults and this is stuff that you need to work on. And then they're like your mirror, like they show you what the fuck is wrong with you. And then a lot of times we do take it to heart and take offense to it, but you take offense to it because it's true.
What I am learning is if whatever you hear in life, if you just respond with love and understanding and not with fear and hurt, you can get so much farther. Because whatever you say, like these people are hurt people out here just trying to hurt other people.
Hurt people.
So if someone says something to you like, you know what, I'm sorry that you are feeling like that. I hope you have a better day, or I hope your experience gets better. Or even if it's your partner, like, hey, I didn't appreciate the way you did that, and I'm not liking the way it's making me feel. I think I'm just gonna take a step back. You know, instead of, and a lot of things too, where I'm realizing is you don't got to say shit. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say that thing that made you upset that you probably ain't even gonna be over. You're gonna be over in 10 minutes. You don't have to say it, because then that's gonna lead to another argument, which is gonna lead to another argument, which is gonna lead to you talking about his mom stealing $45,000 from you.
God damn.
So then you gonna have a whole nother then you really had an argument.
Then you got 4 hours, 5 hours.
But I feel like
later.
that's what a lot of people do. Like they start off with, and that's something that I do. I start off with something small, and then I'll let that one thought lead into something that, and I will legitimize it by being like, and that bitch did this, and you did this, and then by the next time you see, like last week I said I'm taking pictures off the wall. You know,
I took your pictures off the wall.
What do you guys think about? What do you think about it?
I just think that, like you're right, but at the same time that your partner isn't your therapist.
Yeah.
Your partner isn't your psychologist. They isn't your psychiatrist. They need to go to somebody for that.
And if your partner tells you to go to therapy, bitch, go.
Yeah. You can't unload your issues onto your partner and expect them to always understand or even react.
Or agree.
Yeah, or agree.
Because I don't have to agree with everything you say just because I married you.
Right.
That's a false law.
That's a false statement, because you're still your own individual person. So that is my thought on it.
I agree with that 125%. I agree with that. All right, well, guys, let's move on into one of our favorite segments of the show, the niggatry of Nigado.
We ain't getting through this show.
Yes, we are. Nigga. I'm 100% nigga. Nigga. I'm 200% nigga. Nigga. Why you call yourself a nigga? Nigga, 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 nigga.
They hate us because our dicks are big.
That was so funny today. I had Lizzo's. The song came on. She's like, I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% nigga.
All right, so this is according to The Sun, but this is, I guess, UK. Teenage girl stabbed in the back refused treatment from doctor because he was black. Zena Edwards, 18, also spat in the face of 2 police officers before attempting to headbutt them. When the
Where do you see this at?
First story.
What for? This one?
Yeah.
This is some nigga.
Oh shit, I'm gonna guess the race. Everybody disregard that part.
This thing gave me a whole different. I'm like,
That's part of guess the race. So
I was like,
guess the race for
what
that one.
story
All right.
are you talking about?
Here we go. Tennessee, a man arrested after police say human torso found in car.
Wow.
A severed human torso reportedly turned up in a Tennessee's man crashed car after an intended traffic stop on Sunday. Now, Doree DeBryce Johnson of Knoxville faces several charges, including vehicular homicide. I'm just trying to figure out where the torso came from. Johnson, 29, was stopped by an officer around 3:30 a.m. Sunday after he failed to stay in his lane on the interstate. WATE reported, citing arrest records. Johnson yelled out the window that he had to get to his family's house and sped off as the officer was walking towards his car.
He had to get home
which
before
prompted
curfew.
a chase, the station reported. The officer reportedly saw Johnson hit a curb, then blow a tire while allegedly driving the wrong way on the road. He ultimately ran into a utility pole, the report added. Johnson got in the vehicle, started running, but the officer caught up with him and arrested him, according to the report. Johnson admitted that he was blitzed. When the trooper went to turn off the ignition of the Johnson's car, the trooper spotted the severed torso in the passenger floorboard with the missing lower half.
Where's the rest of the
Where's
body?
the rest of the body?
Where's the rest of the body? Oh, here it is.
The trooper found the rest of the victim's body at the scene of impact.
So he was in there with his friend and just killed his friend.
No, investigators reported that said that the severed torso likely belonged to a man whom Johnson had hit and killed on the road. So there was two scenes.
No, he hit someone on the road.
How you get half the torso in the car then? You probably hit him so bad and put the torso in the car and tried to go home.
Or he hit him so hard, the body split in half and came through the front windshield and just fell into the car.
Could be.
Damn.
Johnson was booked on Sunday and was also charged with driving with a revoked license and evading arrest, according to online records. You're going to jail! Wait, here go the comments. The neighborhood has gone to hell since all these damn white people moved in, said no one ever. Neck tattoos never indicator of a life lived well. Some people will go through great lengths just for the privilege of driving the whole lane of the expressway.
But he looks like such a nice fellow. Who would ever thought him capable? I almost couldn't keep a straight face while I typed.
Some people will sell anything. This guy is more than half bad.
He told the officer he was just headed to the body shop. Oh, someone said KFC was out of chicken. Shame on the police. He should have congratulated for trying to take at least half the victim to the hospital.
He figured they could identify the body without his half.
Reparations. It's blacks taking its merchandise, human merchandise. Whoa. Whoa, these comments on
Shame on the police. He should be congratulated for trying to take at least half the victim to the hospital.
That's what I just said, nigga.
Oh, you said that?
All right, another story according to Fox News. O.J. Simpson's Twitter allegedly threatened parody account using knife emojis.
First of all, OJ, you need to say on social media.
Isn't he like 73?
OJ, we already know that you.
O.J. Simpson's Twitter account allegedly sent a series of menacing direct messages, including a string of 16 knife emojis and a warning that I will find your ass and cut you, to a parody account that skewers the disgraced football star over his acquittal in the 1994 slayings of ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman.
He ain't do it.
The shocking threats were contained in a pair of videos posted on the Twitter page on Monday, which also marked the 25th anniversary of the infamous slow-speed police chase in a white Ford Bronco that ended with Simpson's arrest on murder charges.
Oh, God.
The video shows 7 direct messages sent to killer O.J. Simpson's account, whose parody account features a cruelly doctored profile picture of O.J. Simpson smiling while holding a butcher knife between the black gloved hands. Other content on the parody page includes pinned tweet, a Father's Day video of Simpson 71 posted on Saturday with audio of someone else repeatedly screaming, "Please help," in the background. They're so petty. The videos posted on Killer O.J. Simpson shows the messages it received from Simpson's The Real O.J. 32 account, which he created last week. The authenticity of the messages of the identity who sent them couldn't immediately be verified, and the messages to the Killer O.J. Simpson handle weren't returned. 25 and first video posted by Killer O.J. Simpson, a male narrator says, "Man, you would never guess who the hell just messaged me on Twitter in a DM. Look at this shit." A handheld camera then pans jerkily around a computer screen that shows an exchange of messages that began with, "From Simpson's account demanding the parody page be deleted over false misleading content I didn't post." Oh my goodness, now I want to read these comments.
These aren't even that good.
Yeah, this was not that good.
Grayson, can you stop chewing stuff right here?
Man, they ain't even got no funny comments, Chris.
Oh.
Why white folks are afraid of getting sliced by OJ?
I'm not saying shit about OJ. OJ is a killer, can get away with it. He said, I ain't a killer, but don't make me.
He's like, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. If I don't make me, I might have to act up. Do we have one more story of the nigga tree?
Yes, we do.
Woo!
When her parents asked her to go to church, this South Carolina woman called 911.
Yes,
they trying to take me.
They trying to take me to the
I
church.
told you,
Take me into the King. Call 911.
Call 911 immediately. Her father wanted to see if she was interested in going to church. What this South Carolina woman wanted was to be left alone. I understand you, sis. Instead of going to church with her parents Saturday, Ashley Chanel Fuller called 911. She told deputies responding from the Union County Sheriff's Office that she was being harassed by her parents, according to an incident report. But it wasn't her parents who were in trouble. Deputies said they arrested Fuller after she got upset, loud, and used profane language when she was told what her father did was not harassment. According to the sheriff's office, Fuller's father went to his 30-year-old daughter's bedroom inside his house, Petty, and asked her if she wanted to go to church and have communion. Fuller told deputies her parents knew she didn't want to go to church and wanted deputies to make her parents leave the house and leave her alone.
That's not how that works, sweetheart.
The deputies reported they were unable to calm Fuller, who her father said had been acting this way all night. Really? You gonna rat me like that, Dad? The sheriff's office reported there were no indications she was using alcohol or drugs. Fuller was arrested, taken to Union County Jail, where she was charged with breach of peace. According to the incident report, Fuller was released from jail Sunday afternoon, according to the sheriff's office.
After they got back from church?
She should have went to church.
You know what, nah. She probably wanted to do this anyway. She 30 years old living with them. She ain't got no life or ambition, so I'd rather go get a bologna sandwich and have some peace in this cell.
They give you wine at church.
Wine?
Communion.
Oh. Well, I don't know. It could be one of them Baptist ones. They give you some warm Welch's. You know?
Damn, Thompson, this is the body of Christ. Christ was disgusting, man. This shit is nasty.
This is the body of Christ. Christ is disgusting. All right, well, let's move into the last segment of the show. Guess the race. Guess the race. Yes, it's time to guess the race.
You better.
You can't even see their face. But you have to guess their race. Welcome to Guess the Race, where Kris will read us articles off the internet, and you, me, and the audience, we have to guess what race they are. They could be white, black, Hispanic, or Asian, or Blasian. It doesn't matter. We just have to figure out, by the clues he's reading in the story, what race they are. So get ready, and get ready to be racist. Let's go.
Like you're going to the like a cruise ship. And white people in what do they call those? Flare sequence? Frill.
I just like that part. You just feel like some lady was wearing yellow, shaking her titties.
Right, and the little pasties on.
Yeah. All right, the first story of Guess the Race. What do we got, Kris?
It may sound familiar. Teenage girl stabbed in the back refused treatment from doctor because he was black.
White.
Zena Edwards, 18, also spat in the face of 2 police officers before attempting to headbutt them.
Xenon or Zena?
Zena.
How you spell her name?
Zena.
White. I'm going with white. Go ahead. What else did she say?
At Landudo.
White.
Land Before Time Magistrates Court District, Judge Gwen Jones told the 18-year-old, a doctor working in a hospital should not have to be subjected to such appalling behavior. Edwards of Land Before Time County.
Why are you saying Land Before Time?
It looks like Land Before Time. Pleaded guilty to a racially aggravated public order offense, 2 charges of assaulting police officers, and 1 possession of a small amount of cocaine. And she ain't go nowhere. What do you say?
I think she's white.
You think she's white?
Yeah.
Man, the crowd says nothing, but we say she's white.
What was she?
She's white.
Is she white?
Full blown white, and she's.
Oh, she Jersey Shore white. She's Snooki white.
She's snooking like she in jail.
Oh, look.
Oh. But I don't know if she's like British white, so that's a little bit different. Stop looking at the pictures.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, next story.
Substitute teacher 25 is arrested for providing high school student with alcohol and manipulating him to having sex with her.
White. Only white female teachers do this. I've only heard of white female teachers doing this.
And a couple males.
But they were usually white too.
Yeah, they were. A suburban Baltimore substitute teacher has been charged after she allegedly had sexual encounters with a high school student and gave him alcohol. Alexis Mercedes Boberg.
What's her name?
Alexis Mercedes Boberg.
See, if it was just Alexis Mercedes, like Smith or something, I would have went black. But Boberg?
If it was just Alexis Mercedes, I would have definitely went black.
Boberg? No.
Boberg.
No.
Turned herself into authorities without incident on Monday. On June 4th, a student in North County High School reported her for engaging in sexual activities with him and providing him with... What kind of shit is this?
What?
He over here telling?
Oh, he got that pussy.
All pussy ain't, but pussy probably wasn't good. If probably wasn't good, he probably gave him some R&R. You going to jail. You think she's white?
Yeah.
She's white. I would say that she's like European, you know.
No, that bitch is from America. She white. This according to the Daily Mail. Well, guys, that was the show. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Please be sure to go follow us on SoundCloud. You can follow us and keep up to date with all the episodes there. Or you can like us on Spotify. And of course, you can subscribe to us on iTunes and on podcasts and leave a 5-star review. We thank you so much. And if anyone didn't tell you today that they loved you, Kris and I definitely want to let you know that we love you. And we will see you next episode.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye. Woo, Chile. Guess the race.